Hello beautiful people. So I am filming a little sneak peek of the space where I live. It's located in the South Pacific side of Costa Rica in a rural area. It is a sanctuary, very much a place for healing, for purification, and every single person that comes here to this land falls in love with it. We're sitting on 55 acres of just lush jungle. So much abundance in terms of flowers and nature, a lot of animals. There's even deer that live here. And so I thought I would take you on a little tour. Enjoy. So I live in this very open house. We own a lot of things and I'm not going inside because it's very messy because there's no storage for us. But I will go around and show you. These are poinsettias, but the season now is getting a little late. I will show you the flowers. There's all these roses growing. And this one just came out yesterday. She's a beauty. We've got these. Some more roses over there. And then we've got this upstairs, and we actually sleep outside because we just really like sleeping outside on the balcony. Like that. So this is the view that we have from the upstairs of our house. And the view from our bed. So I wake up in the morning and this is what I see. So I'm gonna walk down to the community space, and we have this pretty long and very steep path. You can't tell on camera how steep it is at all, but I guarantee you gotta have strong legs to live here. And that's my house. So it's usually really sunny every day and very hot. So I'm not complaining that it's a gray day today because it's a lot cooler. It's unusual for this time of year and it makes for a less pretty video, but I am very thankful right now. Okay, we're coming up to my favorite tree in all of Costa Rica. Can you see all the bamboo? We got so much bamboo growing here. My partner wants to start a bamboo business. This magnificent tree, full of colors. That way. Here we got a few cacao trees. They're not in production at the moment because it's not really the season. You can see a few black pods like right there that we were just never picked. They still bless this land. Let's start by going to the waterfall. I've shown you this before in the videos, but it's magnificent. And now there's this ancient grandmother tree that here has been releasing all her seeds. And it's making all this white fluff on the ground. And it's the softest stuff ever. I really want to do something with it. I just don't know what. Look how fairy-like it is. All over the ground. If I could collect all this, the stuff I could make would be nuts. And this is the grandmother tree. She is absolutely magnificent. She's a ceiba, and the ceibas were really sacred trees to the Mayan people, and it's just a tree that has immense sacredness on earth in general. She's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna show you the ceiba tree, La Abuela. The camera cannot pick up on her magnificence. She is ginormous and beautiful. I wish you could tell how small. Unfortunately, I'm alone right now, so don't have someone to show you me with her. Hello, abuela. And in this little cacao tree, look, you got some pods. I think they're ready, or they're almost gonna be ready. They're an interesting variety too. There are an abundance of banana trees on this land. It's the thing that definitely grows the most in abundance. Once upon a time, this land was providing so much food. With all the turnover that there's been over the last few years, there's just not as much being produced. People just haven't been here to take care of it, prune the trees, plant new ones. So we're eating bananas. The river spirits really like offerings. I'm bringing these. Luckily they just fall to the ground near the river. They don't really have much of a smell, but they're super cute. So as you can see, there's steps here and on the other side as well. These are man-made. This was a meeting place for the Indigenous to make agreements. So it was a very sacred place for them. This is a very sacred river. Very, very important for the area. I'm always so refreshed from the river. Definitely the best thing about living here. And when people come and stay here, it's like the #1 thing that they appreciate. So this tree produces these red things. And let me show you how you use it. So it's got these little red seeds. It's not completely ripe, so it's not as dark as it can be. And it's a natural pigment. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way now to the kitchen and pass by the cabins. So this is a retreat center. The objective is for it to become a community that still offers space accommodation for people to come for retreats. But right now, this place is hosting. It's actually quite a light season this year, so there's not that many. So right now, there's nobody. There's nothing going on. A few guests. So I'll show you around. I love how the plants in Costa Rica are my old house plants. This is an umbrella plant. I used to have one. There's so many plants like that. The snake plant, mother-in-law's tongue is what it's also called. Even these ones. So over here I have a tree called miracleberry with these red berries that you only need one, and it makes everything taste way sweeter and way less sour. So if you have an orange or even coconut water, it's like the best coconut water you've ever had. Everything is super amplified, and it's growing really, really well and fully in abundance because there's a pyramid right next to it. So my friend who I live with here is super into electroculture and pyramids and all that. So he's got the four directions electrified, and then the pyramid, and it really does have an impact on the way that things grow. And right beside we got some little pineapples growing. Heading to the kitchen. We have a little greenhouse tied to the kitchen. But before, I'm gonna go to the other greenhouse, which right now is not very active, unfortunately. And we planted a bunch of seeds and it's been so hot that they died. This right here is my favorite tree on the property. It's a mulberry tree. Makes these. That one wasn't quite ripe. I'm gonna try and find a ripe one. They're so good. Can you see the amount of jackfruits that are growing here? It is nuts. We have been waiting patiently but impatiently for them to be ripe. They're still not ready yet. This is the kitchen. I didn't feel comfortable filming too many people I don't know in a vibe that I'm not feeling. So, on my way home. This little guy right here is called a pizote. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that's been squatting in our house, literally eating our food and sleeping on our couch. Normally they travel in packs of like 30 of them. He's alone all the time. All right guys, I'm back home. Out of breath after that crazy hill. Keeping me so in shape. I'm gonna clean up my face now and say bye to y'all. So you might be wondering what I'm doing here, how I landed here, and I've spoken about that in my last video, so I invite you to check that out. Quite quickly though, this place right now is operating as a retreat center. It's not a big businessy retreat center, it's quite quiet. It's more word of mouth. And in the meantime, we're hosting people who hear about it and want to come stay because it's such a sanctuary that it's just like a really good place to come and heal. The reason I'm here is to build community. We're trying to get this going in a community. There's 4 people currently living here, my partner and 2 guys, so I'm the only woman. I'm very much looking forward to other feminine energies getting here ASAP, which I think is understandable for any woman, especially since this place is a little far out for a lot of people. So not that many people necessarily have a car to come out here. So sometimes I feel isolated, I gotta say. And I'm looking forward to the community being built. Things take time, take a lot of patience. You just gotta flow and see where life takes you. So I hope you enjoyed my little sneak peek, and I'll see you soon.